I noticed that I would get sick a lot after I ate. My stomach would just always hurt. I would get cramps. And about 1.5 years after that is when I noticed I started getting sore throats a lot. I would get chronic sore throats. I noticed I started having heart palpitations every day. My family doctor sent me to a cardiologist who then basically kind of made fun of me while I was there and wondered, why are you here? And his official diagnosis as being one of the premier cardiologists in our area was, you're just somebody with heart palpitations. So I lived with that for about 5 years with having heart palpitations. I tried to change what I was eating and I wouldn't have coffee after a certain time thinking it was me, and it never went away. The most significant thing that happened that I think caused my husband and I to realize, listen, something else is going on here, was in the summer of 2017, we were flying home from California on a business trip, and I started to have an allergic reaction. My chest got tight, my throat felt funny, my throat got scratchy. So I got home and my doctor was like, well, you need to go see an allergist. So I did. And they said, you have adult onset allergies. Don't eat tree nuts or peanuts anymore because that's what you're allergic to. However, over the next 18 months, it just got progressively worse. And my allergy doctor just kept saying, well, stop eating things with tree nuts in it. And I told them, I'm not eating anything with nuts. And it's crazy how a lot of doctors and nurses, they put the blame back on us as patients as if we're doing something wrong to purposely make ourselves sick. I was told I was having a panic attack. I was told it's in my head. I was told that I'm not being careful enough with what I'm eating. I even asked my allergist, could this be Lyme disease? Could it be celiac disease? And she looked at me and said, no. And less than 48 hours later, a really good friend of mine and a really good friend of my husband's told us about Envita on the same day. And when he came home that night, we happened to talk about it, and I called them the next day. We just literally followed completely by faith and just called Envita the next day, and we came out the week after Thanksgiving in 2018 to get my testing done. Working with Sam was completely a godsend because she was the first person who made me feel like I wasn't crazy. She was the first person who gave validation saying, yes, there is something wrong, and we're gonna do everything we can to help you. Less than 3 weeks, my heart palpitations completely stopped. I'd had them every minute, every day for 5 years. I have not had a sore throat in 9 months. I have no heart palpitations whatsoever. I actually sleep all night now. I'm not up 8, 9, 10 times a night. I don't have insomnia anymore. I mean, all the symptoms that I had, it was a pretty big list. They're all gone. Some things in life you just have to do based on faith, not based on criticism of others. I had many doctors who misdiagnosed me. So why would I be taking their advice on where I shouldn't go, even if there was a remote hope that this doctor would be able to diagnose me and help me? Why wouldn't you at least try? Because I guarantee you, if you're at that point and you're not sure what to do, if anyone can even help you, you need to call. And just start with the phone call, because you never know, one phone call really can change your life. For anybody that's suffering and think that they're never gonna get better, you have nothing to lose by going to Envita, but you have everything to gain.